Well, good morning, everybody. It is day 49. 49. And I am just leaving the hotel here in St. George. And making sure I'm going the right way here. And I immediately went the wrong way? Okay. Whatever. You just turn around. So anyways, day 49. And I had a pretty good night last night at the hotel I stayed at. It was nice and quiet. There was a Cracker Barrel nearby that apparently was doing happy hour like small meals, so I didn't have to eat like the 10 meal version. And now this morning I attempted to have a little bit of breakfast. I didn't have much, to be honest, because I got some coffee and orange juice in me. But the croissant sandwich they had in the warmer bin was actually ice cold in the center. Nice little shock when I took a bite out of it. And there's a microwave, and I could have tossed it in there and warmed it up, but to be honest with you, I curbed my appetite for a minute. Ice cold eggs does that to you. So I'm getting a move on. I got about an hour out to Zion, and go see all that Zion has to offer. I've been there once before, like 20 years ago. And saw a lot on that trip, because it was like one of those things you do in your 20s when you're like, dude, let's go see Zion, and then you drive and you don't sleep for like 3 days, because you just drive like straight there and then spend the whole day there and then drive all the way back. It was one of those kinds of things. It was fun. And there was a place where we almost got crushed by a boulder that fell off of an overhang, and I'm gonna try and point that out today. But I'm excited to get back there and see it. I've never been to the Narrows, so I think it's gonna be like first thing on the menu. But anyways, I don't need to ramble a whole lot about it. Zion is happening today, and the plan is going to be actually to camp at the Grand Canyon tonight. So promises to be a big, beautiful day, and that's what I love, BBDs, baby. So let's get on that. Let's go enjoy this big, beautiful day. Just strolling down to go catch the old shuttle. Start at the back and work our way back to the car.
And this one, the bathroom is open.
Yeah, so we made it back to the last stop, the Temple of Sinawaba, and so this is where you can. There's a riverside walk you can do that takes you back to the Narrows, and that's what we're gonna go and do. On the ride, I was keeping my eyes open. Last time I was here, I got to see some people climbing these cliffs, and these cliffs are straight up, and you know, these are probably 1,500, 2,000 foot cliffs. They're pretty impressive. It's an amazing spot, man. I am going to be looking for a climber today somewhere. Well, we reached the beginning of the Narrows, and it's the batten down the hatches moment. So we just start hiking through the river. Let's go do it. Well, I can see people down there going waist deep, which is too much for me, man. At least for today. Definitely my kind of adventure, but something I want to prepare for a little bit more. Plus I got a bunch of stuff in my pockets, man. But yeah, the Narrows, man. The Narrows are awesome. Well, the Narrows lived up to it. I only wish I could have gone a bit further. I was not prepared for the chest deep stuff yet, but I would totally come back and do that. Apparently you can go about 3 miles in before you need a permit, so it'd be fun to go see how slotty the Slot Canyon gets. Again, I just with my phone and stuff in my pocket, I was not prepared to do that. So, but next time, totally gonna make sure that I get a dry bag so I can wrap all the stuff up and then do the fun bits.
So that's basically like
as it was, and didn't even go that far, and it was already like knee deep. So it took me back to like flood hiking back in Louisiana, and it just like I was just like immediately just like but now I'm gonna work my way back out on the on this Riverside Trail and check out some more stuff. There's at least Emerald Pools I want to go see, and maybe do the Grotto Trail or something. Get squeeze a couple more things out of this. Right up there is Angel's Landing, where you see a lot of iconic photos within Zion from, and the one where you have to get like a lottery to actually hike the trail. And there's a whole section with like chains and stuff like that. Let's see how much we can see. Oops, sorry guys. See if we can find somebody up there. I see a little bit of movement. Now that everyone's got a headache from my extreme zoom. But yeah, now I am going to take a trail that gets me over to the Emerald Pools. Not gonna extreme zoom on this creek. Right down there is where we start seeing the Emerald Pools, and right there where you can see people, that ledge is where the rocks almost fell on me one time. Little immoral pool. Beautiful little spot. Absolutely zero respect for the barriers. Love to see it. Not sure why people will teach their kids to do shit like that. That was nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. I can feel the mist on me. Well, Zion Canyon was a good time. Certifiable. Stunning. stopped in Kanab at this Cuban restaurant, Havana Cabana. Or Havana Cabana. Had me a nice little rice plate with some plantains. And that was the first meal that I have had since my failed attempt at breakfast. Definitely feeling better after that. Now I'm gonna be making my way down to the Grand Canyon. It's I don't know, 70 or 80 miles. It's gonna take me 2 or 3 hours, but right now it's about 3. I ought to be there by mid-afternoon. And with enough time to maybe catch a little Grand Canyon sunset. Ooh. Maybe that'll be a thing. We'll see what happens. But it's been a great day so far. Time for some more desert driving. It feels like home, in case you're wondering, because this is especially by the time you get to Kanab, firmly within the circle of the home vortex. So, you know, like, I've done enough trips around here that I'm having a fight to not put the blinders on and cut the horse loose. But I got a campsite already booked at the Grand Canyon. I think that's going to be a great final night on the road. So let's go on ahead and let's skedaddle on down there. Nobody wants to look at the inside of my car. Maybe you want to look at these clouds out here. Pretty nice. But we're going to go to the Grand Canyon and see something even better. All right, well, made it to Grand Canyon National Park. It's always good to be back. Got my site here. Decent little spot. There's a spot right there under the trees, which is perfect. Perfect for a tent. So I'm gonna put one there. It's looking like 20% chance of rain, but you know, these clouds, Hard to say. I think I'm probably, since I got these two junipers right above me, probably just gonna ride without the fly. I've done it basically this whole time, so see if I can wrap this one up without having to do it. Look like water coming out from under my car. Yeah. So I'm gonna get myself set up, and then I'm pretty close, pretty close to the rim. So we're gonna take a walk down there and get a good look at this big old Grand Canyon. Yeah. All right. She's up and running. So that's gonna be my spot. There's the old whip. Last night out. Man. All right. Well, if it's last night, let's go enjoy some Grand Canyoning. Go see this canyon. Scree. This is the Desert View Watchtower. And yeah, it's my first time at this end of the canyon. I've been to the other ends, but it's my first time over here.
I don't want him in my photo.
Perfect time. I'll go.
Well, that was pretty fun. Dude, that tower was like whistling from the wind blowing through it up top. They had like small windows open. I don't know if it came through on the video. It was kind of loud, man. I mean, pretty cool. But yeah, my first time over at this end of the canyon, and it did not disappoint. Man, well, it's been a pretty awesome day. Zion, ripping, Grand Canyon, delivering. The whole drive was pretty sweet, and that Cuban restaurant was. So now I'm just walking back to the campground. It's like 6, so it's still a little early. I'm just gonna go back and kick it, listen to some tunes, edit up the footage from yesterday and the footage from today, and get it all wrapped up so that when I get on tomorrow, I can get them uploaded. And yeah, tomorrow, man, is the last day. I'm gonna be driving home. I'm gonna be at my house tomorrow. It's about, I don't know, 5.5 hours or something. 6 hours. It's gonna take half a day, and likely before I leave, I'm just gonna like drive down to like the traditional Grand Canyon spot. So, so that'll tack on some extra time. I don't know. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what else is there to say? It's been a long journey. And it feels surreal for it to be wrapping up, but you know, every adventure comes to a close, and this one's no different. So I'm gonna go and just kick back, and then I'll catch y'all in the morning. All right, peace.